What's not to like about having asteroids in your pocket? I like to have asteroids with me at all times. Just like Yar's Revenge, it's a good thing they come on the exact same game cartridge for the Game Boy Advance, which plays on the Nintendo DS, which is what we're watching. Is it really true that the DSi does not play Game Boy Advance games and they replaced that option with a camera? Okay, but doesn't everything have a camera now? I'd like to spend at least 5 minutes without the ability to photograph something. I don't feel the need to have a camera in my toothbrush or pancakes. And that's where it's heading. Anyway, that's irritating. But back to this game. This comes on a game cartridge where you get Pong, Yar's Revenge, and Asteroids. I found this at Target in the bargain bin for just $4, $4.50. It wasn't very much, and it's totally worth the money because Asteroids is a terrific game. I like the whole vector-based graphics style that they have going on here. And the gameplay is simple, effective, and works well. If you've played Asteroids before, you'll enjoy this if you like Asteroids. And who doesn't like Asteroids? Come on. It's one of those classic games that started it all. It's a very simple game, and this whole game cartridge is just terrific to have with you at any given time. While many of the DS games seem to be adventure games and role-playing games, which are really cool, sometimes it's nice to just pull out a super old-school game and get your Asteroids fix or your Yar's Revenge fix. You know, sometimes it just slips my mind that there may be some viewers watching Classic Game Room who have never played Asteroids. This was a huge game back in the day and was very popular on the Atari 2600 and many of the old-school systems. Trying to explain how to play Asteroids is like trying to tell somebody how to breathe. It's one of those things you should do to survive. Although breathing is kind of mandatory, you can get by without playing Asteroids. It's just not recommended. Going through life playing video games and not playing Asteroids is like going to a bar and ordering water. That's the worst analogy I could ever come up with, yet somehow it fits. In my mind, at least. You can pilot your ship around the screen, and you have a hyperspace thing, or teleporting, I forget what it's called, where you can vanish from where you are if you're about to get crushed, and reappear somewhere else. It's like rolling the dice, because half the time you're going to get crushed anyway. You can fly, but it's difficult to control your ship, which is why I typically play standing still and then move only when really necessary. Because as you see, the screen becomes very cluttered with fast-moving asteroids. It's difficult to dodge them, and easier to shoot them. There's some strategy you can use in asteroids, and I'm not playing a very good game here, but it's highly recommended to try and get all these smaller chunks off the screen before attacking the larger ones, because they then explode into more smaller chunks of asteroids. Occasionally, flying saucers will come out and try to shoot you, and it's just a terrific, brilliant video game. I just thought of something. Let's say that you're the designated driver for the evening, and you're at the bar and you order water because you want your friends to get home alive, and you've never played Asteroids. Look behind you. There may be an Asteroids machine. Instead of spending a $5 on a heavily advertised, mass-produced sub made with fake meat, spend it on Asteroids, the gift that when shot breaks into smaller gifts that then try to crush your spaceship.